Ladies and gentlemen, we are back and we are taking a look at the most realistic shooter of all time. Of course, I'm talking about Unknown Battlegrounds. I guess they're realistic in the sense that it has guns? Anyway, let's get into it. Sovietwomble will certainly make it definitely extremely weird.
Taking fire on 210 on the beach. Two guys. Need help. Need help.
Okay, fun fact, guys. This is not cover. And the reason I say that is because for it to be cover, well, I shouldn't say it definitively. Okay, cover means it can stop rounds coming at you. So cover will, it means different things depending on what's shooting at you. In this case, he's probably taking like mid-caliber assault rifle fire or full rifle fire. And so on this vehicle, the only things that will definitively stop assault rifle or above rounds is going to be the engine block, right? So if he's using it, for example, right here, yeah, if the enemy is straight away from the viewer, then you're probably fine using this as cover. But when you're behind just the body or the chassis, that's not going to stop a round. Just like a car, right? Hiding behind the trunk of a car is doing just that. You're only hiding, which is concealment. Concealment means that the enemy can't see you, but they can shoot you if they knew where you were, right? In this case, he's actually probably making his situation worse because the enemy knows he's behind this thing. It's not actually stopping him from bullets, and it's giving them a big object that they can aim at, that they know, hey, this is the only option. This aim for this big thing, and you'll be shooting in the general direction of your target.
I got you, boo! You bastard!
I got you!
You massive bastard!
I got you!
Oh, that motherfucker! You fucking trenchcoat brothers, get.
Gotta love the edgelord trenchcoat, right? That was sort of like a fashion for a while. Is it still true, younger people, that in high schools there's the anime nerds that will still wear this sort of stuff, right? When I was a kid, the anime nerds were super also into the Matrix, and so yeah, the black trenchcoat was a vibe.
Get the fuck in there! Come on, put your fucking socks up and get in there.
Pull your socks up.
Fucking hell. Doors are
Wanker.
mostly open.
He's so old, isn't he?
Ah, fuck a duck! There might be someone here.
All clear. All.
Yep, gotta love it. This is Assassin's Creed vibe. Gotta remember, shiny metal, not that tactical. But then again, if we're talking about things that aren't tactical, so is wearing a trench coat and just a bra. Not even a sports bra, just a regular bra, right? I mean, imagine having to dive to the ground and take cover, and you don't even have a shirt. Like, you're gonna get all cut up. And again, sometimes even a small, sharp object can really mess you up pretty good. Especially in the panic. Somebody shoots at you, you're not thinking, you throw yourself to the ground, and you may not look. There may be broken glass. There could even be something like metal rebar that you could even impale yourself with. It can be pretty dangerous. It's one of the reasons that the military trains you not to flop on the ground, but actually to stick the butt of your rifle out and brace before sort of setting yourself down. It makes it so that you're a little less likely to injure yourself.
Stamped already. Next time I go into work, we'll be.
Okay, who has the best drop outfit? Actually, I'm gonna say that if I had to drop into combat in a PUBG type scenario for some reason, this is the closest to the outfit I would wear. Right, very breathable. The pants actually. There's varying opinions. I actually support slightly tighter but stretchy pants. Because they're less likely to get caught on things and tear. That was a huge complaint when I was deployed, was that the baggy jeans and the inferior stitching would get caught on objects and tear extremely easily. And I get it. They had to redesign the pants to be flame retardant because so many vehicles would get hit with IEDs and then catch fire. And even small fires would burn soldiers' skin pretty seriously. But snugger pants are less likely to get caught, right? These are still heavy denim jeans, so she'll be able to, brush up against things and she won't get cut or hurt, right? This long sleeve or this short sleeve shirt still covers most of the torso, but is still breathable, right? So as you work up a sweat, you'll be all right. Again, this is probably number 2 because also wearing heavy denim jeans, right? They're going to protect his legs. But this t-shirt thing is just, it's sort of preposterous. But I do admit the eye protection is another good call. If you want to know the dumbest thing that will incapacitate a soldier, it's taking particulate to the eye. Even a close call, even non-combat things like you're a gunner and the vehicle in front of you kicks up a bunch of rocks and dirt and you get a tiny thing in your eye. That's it, man. We got to medevac you. We got to get you to an eye surgeon potentially to save your vision. So some welding goggles, not the best, but definitely wearing eye protection is an underrated way to protect yourself in almost any environment.
To collect my civilian identity card. And job done.
Well done, man. Well done for finishing your service. Congratulations. Does that mean as a veteran, you can now say that on every single Reddit thread? As a...
Oh, he can. But God, I mean, I say this as someone who has built his channel around it, and I get it. But at least, no, I know. I was gonna say at least I commentate on things that I'm an actual expert in.
As a veteran,
But am I an expert in PUBG? No, this is totally unrealistic.
The previous one, which was as a cunt.
No, because going forward it'll be as a business and management.
Oh Jesus, that's even worse. Nothing is more annoying than undergrads who believe they are experts at something. As a psychology major in school, especially when you're like more than 4 years out of school and you're like, I was a psychology major in college, and it's just like, okay, you got the equivalent of like 3 basic psychology books, like realistically. And I say this as someone who was like a history major. I walked away. I actually am not sure I got smarter. Like my master's degree, definitely. I definitely learned how to do research and how to uncover like things at levels a little deeper down. But as an undergrad, it's just like fact regurgitation. They just want you to make sure you can like hear a bunch of facts, synthesize it, spit it back out, right? Which is a fine skill to have in like low-level employees. But yeah, I'm sort of underwhelmed at the looking back at the education you got as a humanities person. It was just too mass market, right? Like the reason I was able to do deeper analysis and learn more skills as a master's student was because my class size averaged 6 people, right? And that meant that my professors could sit there and be like, Paul, here are the gaps in your particular thinking here, because I read your 20-page draft, and here's another 20 pages of comments on everything that you've thought about. And I'm just like, okay, got it.
God. Are you alright?
I've got a bit of a headache.
Why haven't I noticed that before? That's not right.
That's contemporary art.
Yeah.
No, it's just really kinky sex, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's size up some more outfits. This is solid, right? Combat pants, long sleeve shirt, maybe some knee pads. Some when I was deployed, knee pads were commonly used. We generally we actually didn't, because we almost never took a kneeling position because we had vehicles, right? We had rolling cover and overwatch. So it meant that it wasn't that common that we would need to be kneeling behind stuff for like long periods of time to like pull security. But you had them, you would just pull up one knee pad, take a knee, and you'd be set.
Contact direct 150 car coming towards us.
Whoops.
Shoot.
No, I can't shoot now because...
Oh, Edberg!
He just did the thing where he marks his position.
Edberg, we can't see shit! You idiot! You massive idiot! The moment a target turns up and you smoke us!
Now I gotta heal because of you.
Yes.
I remember that.
Yeah, that would be useful if they were withdrawing. And maybe that's what Edberg thought he meant when he's like, hey, car approaching. The Edberg was like, all right, time for us to get out of here. Let's pop smoke. In fact, it's so common that in the military, popping smoke is a euphemism for it's time to leave.
Carden will remember that.
You're on the list, boy.
In the telltale games of ZF Clan, Carden will remember that.
You're on the...
Oh no, 2 of them!
Oh, two different sides.
Yeah, you were double teamed.
Okay, what that actually was, what's called a... oh my gosh, there's a linear ambush and like a non-linear ambush. Oh my god, I'm blanking on the word here, but it's an ambush that is involves crossfire, right? You catch your opponent's the kill zone is like right here, like a bend in the road is the classic one, but it's anytime there's an obstacle that your enemy is going to have to perform a 90-degree turn, right? So what you do is you have one element facing aligned one way and another element at a 90-degree angle so that their fire, right, intersects each other. And that when that opponent enters the kill zone, boom, you can smoke them out.
Sasha Grey on a Friday night.
Is she like an author now?
What, Sasha Grey?
Yeah, she like became an author.
Sure.
Did she not?
Actually, no, sorry, who's Sasha Grey?
Oh, somebody's girlfriend just walked in the room.
I don't watch.
You going there?
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with this lady.
Oh, his girlfriend's watching the stream. Hi, Cynide Supot girlfriend.
I assume she's an actress of some sort.
Yes, son. Yes, of
What
course.
kind of movies did she?
Well,
act
they
in?
they all had like a shocking twist at the end, but the twist was always penis. So it got a bit repetitive.
Shit, there's 2 people on me.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, I'm going this way. Okay, I don't know. Go, Edberg, go! I'll cheer for you. Go, Edberg, you can
Fuck
do
off,
it.
I've got one
Go!
now.
I believe in you, Edberg.
Shut up.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate?
What he wants to do, honestly, if you're a civilian and you're near a gunfight, what you need to do is run. What you need to do is run. And if you see someone who is injured and cannot move, if you're a good person, you can pick them up and run with them too. Believing as a civilian that you're going to walk in and help is a good way to become another casualty, right? If you hear gunshots, run. Like, run. Unless you're armed yourself somehow, right? If you can't, but that's what you want to do. Get away from the area and put objects between you and the sound of the gunshots, right? So a building is a great one. But you can also do cars, dumpsters, anything. Just make sure you don't walk yourself into a dead end. But this standing and watching, rubbernecking, and there's so many videos where this happens, where people hear gunshots and they rubberneck. They're like, what's that noise? They're like NPCs. What's that noise? And it's like, you know, there's no firecrackers. It's 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. Like, run.
Hey, Edberg!
One of the things I respect the most when I was in Brazil, it was the most Chad shit, unfortunately. In Brazil, gang violence is very common. And so when I was at a big like outdoor cafe in like kind of the party district of the city, and there were 2 people who were like arguing about something, and you could kind of see everybody perk up, right? And what happened is there was a word I want, like a rising panic. And at some point, somebody near them must have thought they saw a gun or something and got up and ran. And as soon as someone saw those other people get up and run, every other person in that cafe, and we're talking like 250 people, got up and ran in all directions. And here's the ultimate Chad move. Afterward, people realized, hey, there actually wasn't a gun. Nobody was going at it. It was just a regular verbal fight. Only about half the people sat back down at those tables. So about 100 people scored some free drinks by running first and and rubbernecking later.
Hey! Ow! Sorry, I just noticed we lost Tom. Fuck.
Anyone want to say a few words for him?
He was a cunt.
Good enough.
So how you guys been this week?
Sizing it up. Oh, look at this. Combat pants and knee pads. All right, here's our guy. Just like we talked about, he's solid. That's the best drop outfit.
Good talk.
And he has gloves. Gloves are another thing that the army was really like fixated
Let's
on.
do it again sometime.
Keeps your hands safe
Gunshots.
from
Okay.
reaching and
That is
touching
not his
things.
shit.
It's actually pretty good when I'm camping. I'll always bring heavy gloves because keeping your hands clean, because you eat with your hands, you handle things, you handle like your water bottle with your hands, you unscrew the top. So trying to avoid as much as possible touching really I don't want to say dangerous, but touching things that can carry harmful bacteria, even by accident, is something you want to avoid as much as possible. And it also keeps your hands from getting cut and bacteria from entering.
He's right.
Yeah, I heard him.
Oh, fuck. Right, I'm just going to use a grenade to flush him out.
Okay, that looked like it was thrown properly, but all right.
There was a little mistake there. Did you spot it? What
So
the
it's
Americans
different.
call our chips, they call them steak chips, I think, or steak fries or something.
So
steak
chat,
fries.
you can go kiss my brown fluffy ass. Thank you for the £5.
Oh shit.
Knocked him.
Oh, he knocked me. God damn it.
Run like the wind, Soviet.
I can run like the fucking
Like-
Sonic the Hedgehog. It's not going to make
Like
it.
the wind.
Fucking hell. Hang on. Oh, one single tick. How far have we got to go?
Run like the wind.
What's this?
What on earth?
We are gathered
Now,
here
just slow
today.
Are you doing my eulogy?
Soviet war.
I'm not dead yet, you
Who
motherfucker.
was killed in an unfortunate
Stop
accident
it!
involving a
You
wall.
sucky bastard.
This is just pretty funny.
Wait, you have Siri, Neville?
Yeah.
Does Siri
It- understand
work?
Fuck you.
No. When Siri first came out, they had problems understanding every accent
Yes.
apart from like standard British.
That's what we meant, yes.
And you're far from standard anything.
That is true. And honestly, the system is not good. I speak regular American English, and I don't use Apple products, but the Google equivalent still sucks. Also, there's a lot of times where you have to like speak Google to it. You have to understand what commands it will understand when, and like sometimes even like very common sense things, it'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Though my favorite is they want to promote their own podcasting platform. So if you go, hey, insert podcast here, like play the Trillionaire Mindset podcast, it'll go playing the Trillionaire Mindset on Google Podcasts. And I'm like, no, dude, play it on the app that I've been playing podcasts on for 3 straight years.
By the way,
Like, you're the most powerful AI on earth, and you can't figure out that I use one app to listen to music and play podcasts on. And it's not a good one, but it's the one I use.
default a corned beef.
Corned beef.
There's an and an and I want to see it.
What on earth is he
He
trying
needs
to say?
an ump.
An
Oh,
a UMP.
come
I
here,
see,
come here,
okay.
come here.
We can camp in the Airdrop though.
Sorry, say that again?
We can camp in the Airdrop. Give anybody time to get the Airdrop.
Right.
You don't see it?
7.
No, camp in the Airdrop.
Something aero. Like the chocolate bar.
Airdrop. Yeah, Airdrop.
Arrows. The chocolate bar with the bubbles in it.
The Bachman.
You get like mint ones as well.
Apartment. Oh, camp the airdrop.
Airdrop, right.
Back. Oh my god. That wasn't even close.
Where the hell was the D and the P?
And
You're
the
not
whole
fucking
word.
dead.
Aero, you said. Airdrop.
Fuck you.
I love how that's the only one that's pronounceable. I really can't tell if this is a bad accent or if this is like a speech impediment, or maybe both.
Okay, so right now the rest of the team are moving to Darius, who appears to be in a firefight. No, he's drawing a swastika. Invaluable contributions to the team, as always, Darius.
My fingers smell of pretzel. It's making
Do pretzels have a smell?
me hungry.
But haven't you just eaten the pretzel?
Yeah.
So how are you still hungry?
I want more pretzel.
Ugh, that's the trouble. This breed can get a bit sort of headstrong. So you, young lady, were very naughty. Hmm? Yeah. Hello. Oh, hello, darling. Hello. Do you want some cuddles?
Yeah, listen, here's the thing, man. There's so many dog owners who just... Dogs, like chickens and people, they need boundaries. They need boundaries to be happy, right? They need structure, right? If you want to make someone depressed, the easiest way to do it would be to remove any structure or activity from their day, right? Make it so that they literally every day have absolutely nothing to do, nothing to engage them, nothing to stimulate them, right? It'll depress them. So like human beings just need structure to thrive, right? Obviously, just like everything else, there's got to be a balance, you know? But the truth is everyone needs actually different levels of structure. You know, I'm someone who really does need it. And if I need to be able to wake up every day and have a really strong sense of how my day is going to go. And it really bothers me when I don't have that, right? Some people, they need very light structure. They need sort of like 3 things they have to get done. And like, they just got to take care of it when they take care of it. And they're still happy, right? But Yeah, dogs are the same way. And it's like the number of people that are like, oh, he's sad, it's bedtime. He's sad, he doesn't have food. It's like, dude, when it's time for food, it's time for food. They will stop begging if they realize that these things happen. Anyway, that's a pet peeve, is dogs with no boundaries.
Sorry, no, I'm supposed to be strict. Sorry. Yes, naughty, bad. Hello. Hello.
That dog is, but this dog is so confused right now. It's not sure if it was good or bad.
Do you want some belly rub? Yeah, do you want some belly rub? Yeah. See, I have no idea how she got so spoiled.
For those of us who are about to die because our buildings do not render, we salute you.
Bombing area, we need to stay inside.
Where is it? Hang on. No. No, I don't think... Edberg, don't you fucking do this to me!
Sounds like somebody's gonna have to shoot Edberg.
Oh! I'm fine. So that was... Really? So hang on, I can like calculate the trajectory. Use like CSI shit and tell that it came from that building over there. That I can deduce from the broken glass that the shooter was there, you see, and then I can sort of triangulate his next like move thing to say that he's gonna come out of that door. Oh, I'm using like CSI shit. Oh, look at that!
Yeah, this is how you have to do these firefights in video games now, man. It's a lot more tactical now that games are so much more realistic. Oh god, wait, this is copyrighted. God damn it. Okay, let's just mute it for a sec. Oh god. Sovietwomble. Oh, fucking Christ. Detective Clive. Cyanide super hot girlfriend. Wait, wasn't she blonde in another episode? Yes, was that Kim Kardashian as super hot? At this point, I don't know if that counts. He's dusting the pan. Oh my god, the vehicles. This is killing me. This is fucking bananas. That he just incorporated a gigantic CSI Battlegrounds.
You massive over editor.
Sorry, I just get carried away.
Look at it. Negative Steam review. This
What?
game. What the fuck is this, devs? I can't fucking...
Oh, that's
What the shit is
bullshit.
this?
Holy shit.
It's
You can't go
fucking-
on the... Can you go onto
You can't play on the playground, dude? What's the point of even having a playground you can't play on?
this thing?
Can you believe that they fucking said, I want to work on optimization?
Yeah.
Fuck your optimization. I can't get under this fucking arch.
Yeah.
This is BS. Fix this now, player. No, it's
So we meant to bomb the shit out of this.
literally unplayable.
Get bum at my face. Oh god. No. I will let go of this key.
Okay, using the first aid kit.
Who's yelling in the background?
It's my little brother.
Is your little brother having an existential crisis?
No, he was wanting to tell me he's going out, but he's doing it basically by making it sound like he's being murdered.
Interesting. You know, sometimes you can just text people. You can just shoot them a text. But what do I know?
Okay. Oh, okay. He shot you,
You
dude.
shot-
No, no.
One of the things I want to point out in video games, I understand the revival mechanic is important for playability, but in the real world, a first aid kit is meant to do one thing and one thing only: stop imminent battlefield deaths, right? And get them to the to an actual hospital where they can actually treat wounds, right? So if you're using a first aid kit on someone, you need to consider the fastest way to get them to a cache, right? A combat ambulatory surgical hospital. So anyway, one of the things that's interesting to me, at least, that I recently learned is that when I went through what's called combat lifesavers, so like you learn how to treat like the 5 or 6 most common battlefield fatality causing injuries, or the 6 injuries that are treatable on the battlefield that cause fatality, right? So obviously, like gunshot wound to the head, not really treatable on the battlefield. And it's basically just extremity bleeding, tension pneumothorax, and like a general blood loss, right? So anyway, they trained us to start IVs on the belief that at the time, and then 2010, or this would have been in 2009, the belief was IVs are good because one of the things that kills people when they lose blood is low blood pressure. And so IVs, by putting fluid into the body, keeps the blood pressure high, right? But what they actually found is that by keeping the blood pressure high, the body expels more blood out of the wound, causing the worse outcomes. And so the army was like, we're not teaching combat lifesaver. But for years, I thought it was because the army, they were like, the army's getting soft. Like, and yeah, learning to start an IV is tough and annoying. And it turns out that starting an IV was actually hurting casualties. So all that to say, you're better off just being like, stick a tourniquet on it, write the time on their forehead, and get them the fuck out the battlefield.
No, he shot you. I'm with you, Neville.
Right here. You got a shotgun.
Oh, I'm no longer with you. I'm no longer with you, Neville. Fuck you, Neville. I'm no longer with you. You're on your own. Good luck, man. I believe in you.
This is the way
Neville.
to do it.
I think Ezio shot it.
Right, keep running, keep looking for a gun, put objects between you and the enemy.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
I think he's dead. Yeah.
Good job, Neville.
Fuck you.
Good job, Neville. A for effort.
We are gathered here today
Oh God.
in the sight
Fuck
of
you,
God
Darius.
to mourn the passing of Sir Neville. Neville, who died as he lived.
Incomprehensible. He says he'll be
Oh, man.
free for games tomorrow. And then Facebook would like to know if I would like to set an event because it heard the word tomorrow. No.
Jesus. Okay, that is a creepy level of piloting. Yeah, the obviously the level of data collection that these companies do is frightening.
Facebook. Fuck off, Facebook. Edberg says give him 4 minutes. He could get Toby 1 in 2. Yeah, should we get Toby?
Who the fuck is Toby?
He is a
description of
Dota
him.
2 caster, so he stands there and sort of goes, "Oh, hey!" I did watch some. It was like watching a game in Arabic. The push 4-2-2 round the side, and oh my god, he's pulled a doobly doo. Something like, what the?
I mean, this is how all these hardcore games are like, right? It's it becomes esoteric to people that don't watch it. And I know, as a man who loves Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, watching the commentary can sometimes be really, really hard to follow because you have to have a certain baseline knowledge. But that's true if you think about it of most popular sports, football, other football, hockey, right? If you don't know the positions, the basic strategies, the goals, the rules, then it's going to sound like utter nonsense.
What the fuck is he saying?
So he basically is the narrator at the beginning of a movie. You don't really fucking care about him, but he's still...
exactly. He's the guy who sits in the bottom corner of the screen but sort of waves his hands around for the hearing impaired, except not for the hearing impaired. But after you listen to him, you wish you were. Hello.
Yes.
Toby. Oh, sorry. Speak of the devil. Toby 1. We were complimenting you on the fine work.
And the DV and the DEV and the DEVL devil.
What the hell did you just say?
Womble, I agree with you. I wish I would be hearing impaired right now.
You know that song? I think Gambit knows that song.
Yeah. This is one of the things, man. I mean, I had a friend of mine who was talking to me about being a content creator, and I told him, I'm like, listen, you're going to annoy the shit out of people if you try to be someone that, like, you aren't, Like, yeah, of course. Is Mr. Beast, like, that high energy in the real world? No, but I think the real Mr. Beast, like, still brings kind of, like, 80% of that level of energy to things, right? I think he's energetic and enthusiastic and a little bit goofy. And I think that personality, right, he kind of exaggerates it a little for the camera, but I think he's so popular because people know, like, this is sort of the real Mr. Beast, like maybe magnified, 1.5 times. And so I try to bring the authentic energy to this sort of stuff. When you see a creator who's like very clearly has like an on and off switch, who goes from being like, like my demeanor, and then when they're on, they're just like, oh, I'm the devil. And you're just like, I know that you can't be like that in real life. Or if you are, like, please get treatment.
Judging by his snigger.
By his what?
Can
Let's
you
go.
wait for a sec, just taking painkillers.
Hold up.
Wait.
Birdie.
Never mind.
What? Where are we going?
Never mind.
Don't go too close to the bridge.
Birdie, red.
What? Red? Oh.
Turn red.
Sorry.
Not paying any fucking attention.
No,
Don't drive in a straight line.
So what's interesting, yeah, exactly. He talked about this. Don't drive in a straight line. Though, okay, I'm going to say, yeah, not driving in a straight line will impede the enemy's ability to line up a shot. But what you don't want to do is you notice that the profile of the bolt here is very narrow. So if you're an enemy sitting in, say, that building, you're going to be seeing a very small target that you have to aim. In contrast, if you have a wide boat, right, it's going to be much easier to aim for that target. So what you want to do is have the boat facing straight on to the viewer and just make minor angular adjustments just so it's a little hard to line up those shots. But you want them to be random, right? You don't want to be able to time a shot. Just be like left to right, left to right, left to right. Boom. A good sniper can time that.
Yes, I'll drive the boat. Go on. There we go. See ya. Thanks for the offer. Appreciate it. Oh, no. Yeah, my time's 8. I was too close with it, and he had a scar on full auto. My mistake.
We are gathered here today.
Oh, really?
To mourn the passing of Sovietwomble.
Are you still doing this?
Poor Soviet.
Killed in an unfortunate looting accident.
So guys, okay.
Guys, you got to get your yoinks, man. What's the point of killing if you can't loot?
Not bad, yourself?
Yeah, you want to come play?
Yeah, can do.
Cool.
You up for it, Bavin?
What? Is this like Soviet going to the afterlife?
I think that means yes.
Once he's phased into being.
So he's from ZF in an alternate universe, right? Where they're called the Badgers.
No, stop it.
Okay, grading helmets, right? This helmet's a problem. If you've ever played Tarkov, you know it covers your ears and that can be sort of annoying. In Tarkov, they make it sound like it really messes with your hearing. It doesn't mess with it that much. But this helmet's better because you can fit ear protection under the helmet. It's also got more of an offset, right? Because the helmet doesn't rest squarely flush against your skull, it means that harder blows, like say taking a piece of shrapnel to the helmet, is less likely. There's going to be some standoff for the helmet to slow and discharge the kinetic energy. Whereas this, because it's so tight to the head, right, the kinetic energy is going to transfer right into your helmet and into your brain. So while this will prevent things like skull fractures and obviously like lacerations, this is more likely to prevent concussions. That's one of the reasons why a lot of bicycle helmets actually have lots of foam, for the same reason. That foam is supposed to be collapsed and destroyed to discharge the kinetic energy of hitting a piece of pavement. So it's one of the reasons why actually old like Delta Force guys, right, if you've seen Black Hawk Down, you know they actually wore modified skater helmets.
Fucking October, will you stop it? I will pull the pin on this grenade. Wait, why are you at the back?
Just in case any of you get funny fucking ideas.
This is some PUBG look right
Funny
here.
idea. What about shooting you?
I don't like the back of my head exposed.
What, you think we can't shoot you?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Where are they?
They're on the west side,
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
could kindly please leave. That's done. I'm dead. Goodbye, sweet
Really?
folk.
I'm coming.
He's in there.
God fucking damn you!
Wait. Don't punch him to death.
Yeah,
Fuck
punch him to
this
death. Go
guy.
on. Go, fuck him.
Where is he, Soviet?
Gotta go.
There's more though. There's more though, right?
Oh, I don't fucking believe. Right, I'm done. I'm done with this game.
What's up?
I'm at...
Wow, damn. Well, you know what? No judgment, man. Those are some L's, dude. That was just tough to watch, honestly. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it. First off, thanks so much to our patrons on Patreon. If you want access to, we're up to like, I think like 3 exclusive videos now. Every 2 weeks, more or less, 1st and the 15th, new videos drop exclusive to the Patreon, and our Lieutenant tier patrons get to weigh in on what exactly those videos are. So thanks to ours, Z1 Joker, Astro Hunter, Telruin, Brennan Armitage, Time Telruin, Dr. Shadowcop, Chris, Jakob Flavius, Caffeinated Command Unit, and Cole Foster. And of course, thank you to our I don't know, people on Twitch. Come join me on Twitch, twitch.tv/combatvetpaul. That's all I've got. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.